Oh, so you lying to me? So you messing with her? I said, she been my friend for years. I ain't never messed with her.
You said you and her about to hook up?
On March 20th, 2024, officers responded to a domestic disturbance. The caller claimed a man broke into her house and assaulted her and her friend. What she did not tell dispatch was that the man was her boyfriend she had just broken up with. Officers would soon discover what triggered his violent reaction.
Hey, so he kept asking me for my phone.
She called?
My phone dead. My phone was on the charger. My phone was cut off when he came. And then he's gone with my phone. The officer here now, ma'am. He's gone with my phone. He pushed up. I can show. Come on, let me show you.
Okay.
Let me show you because he was in here. I asked him to leave. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I asked him to leave because he picked my door. I told him. So I see him. I broke up with him yesterday because he stayed all night. You didn't come home till 6:30 in the morning. You didn't come home at all. And then what I've been dealing with prior to this, you know what I'm saying? He pushed her into my TV. Okay, but before all of this, I asked you to leave after we sat here and okay, first of all, I sent you the long text message, basically breaking off, telling you I wasn't gonna be with you. You done took me through too much within the 10 months I've been with you. We're gonna leave it alone. And then by the time I see the text message, you knock on my door. I go to the peephole and look, it's him, but I didn't open the door. I sat right here at the table. Next thing I know, after you knocking, I finally answered the phone, and you at my door and was like, open the door, open the door. I said, no, I'm still sitting at the table. She back there. He picked my lock with a card. Okay. I sit there. I still push that to the side and talk to you. Me and her talk to you for an hour and a half, whatever we've been dealing with.
Yeah.
You know, and I ask you, okay, well, it all boils down to...
Under Georgia law, a person commits criminal trespass when they enter or remain on another's property after receiving notice that such entry is forbidden. Even though the boyfriend previously had access to the apartment once asked to leave, his continued presence became unlawful.
Who are you?
I'm the friend that he assaulted, and that's the TV that he broke. He pushed me into the TV.
Cut it off. I want you to leave so I can go to sleep.
Who sleeps in here?
He goes, let me stay here. I've been drinking this and the third. I was like, but you ain't drunk.
Yeah.
You can leave. No, I'm drunk as I need to sit here. That's lame because I wouldn't do you like that. You can sit.
Well, let's step in there because I can't hear because she's yelling.
I asked you to leave my apartment. I have kids. I already let them know that me and you done. Let's not get them into this. Okay. You go and...
The concept of unlawful entry becomes complicated here. He picked the lock to gain entry, but the girlfriend initially allowed him to stay. This conditional permission ended when she asked him to leave. His refusal to depart transformed a civil dispute into criminal trespass.
Tell me what happened from the beginning.
He came in here and he pushed me into the TV. He was so mad at her.
A part of me wanted to call the police, a part of me did. So I was in my room, locked the door. I let Nene in because she my friend. She going through she want to vent. I'm going through what I'm going through with him. I'm venting. You know, we sit here playing cards. She drink her beer. I ain't take her home till in the morning. You know, so we chilling. We ain't going to work. My kids back there asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. We go back here in the room, close the door and lock it. I thought I heard him lock the go out the door.
You and your friend went to the back room? To the right there?
Right here, right here. We go to the room. I thought I heard the door close, so when she walk out of the room for something, I walk out behind her. I'm in the kitchen. He was like, "Oh, so you lying to me?" She said she just wanted to mess around with you. She just wanted.
I don't know what their relationship is. I guess they were just breaking up. So that's what happened, and he was just like, he just didn't want to leave. And he was like on the couch. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to do that. And I was like, okay, so you gotta leave. You have to leave. And he didn't want to leave.
See, I can't hear you. She's being really loud. What?
He got violent with us because he didn't want to leave. And he threw me into the TV.
Oh, so you lying to me? So you messing with her? I said, she been my friend for years. I ain't never messed with her.
Yeah.
So he nuts up, push me out the way, come back here. Now I know for a fact he has
we'll let them talk. We'll talk after.
I know for a fact he has my phone.
Alright. You know what? How did he push into the TV?
He threw me into the TV.
Where were you standing at when he threw you?
I was standing here where you're at.
Yeah.
He threw me into the TV. The TV was like right here.
No, leave it.
And he threw me into the TV, and
The boyfriend claims he discovered evidence of an affair on his girlfriend's phone. He heard the friend say something suggesting a romantic relationship between the two women. This alleged discovery would become his justification for the confrontation.
Okay. Basically, 6 o'clock came, I was stuck in Marietta, and we had an argument about that. So I ended up texting her with like, look, can I come over, this and that and this. So I ended up going over there. When I went over there, unlocked the door, pretty much, she sat down, her friend was sitting there talking to us about, hey, y'all need to calm down, y'all in love, y'all need to go ahead and just squash.
Talking about just now tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So she said, well, I ain't got nothing in my pocket. So she said, y'all just need to squash. So I said, all right, well, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work things out with this girl. Pretty much, I'm trying to do everything possible I can to love her, care for her, do all everything I need to do. Me and her been together since middle school. She was like, I'm done with this bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Could you leave? So I was like, okay, that's just to fast forward everything. I told him I'm not finna be going outside and I'm like halfway lit. And you know what I'm saying? Can I just sit here and chill? So the friend was like, look, just lay down here. I got it with this. I go to the bathroom and it's a whole damn affair about she was like, you just need to check the up. I'm just trying to, that's what the friend said, the friend that was over there.
Georgia law defines simple battery as intentionally making physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature or intentionally causing physical harm. The shoving described by both victims meets this definition.
We broke up yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday. Because Sunday night, he didn't come home. So I have a text message in my phone where Monday morning at 6 in the morning, I told him, don't come back here and give me my key because he doesn't actually live here. We've been dating for 6 months, but he had a spare key just to come and go because we on different times.
Have you guys ever lived together?
No.
Okay. So just boyfriend and girlfriend and your kids together? Okay. No, he's never stayed here. But
No,
just give him the key, which is natural to do when you're, dating, because it's like, hey, like, we need to get in or whatever.
Right,
like,
right.
Okay,
Because
I get that.
he got a different work schedule. I got a different work schedule. I got to put the kids up at 5. So when he get off before me, he can come here, chill, kick it, whatever.
Yeah.
But he trying to get through my phone because he feel like I was trying to go through his phone while he was here. So he goes, oh, you been lying. He nut up, pushed me to the wall. He pushes her into this TV. Like the TV, I left the TV like it is so y'all can see.
Do you live here?
I don't live here. I was coming to see my friend. We were drinking. We were having a good time, but he just he got so mad because she kept asking him to leave. She kept telling him to leave, and he would not leave.
Yeah. Did he ever leave?
No,
and come
he
back?
wouldn't leave. He was just so angry about the fact that.
Okay. Do you want to press charges?
Yes, I do, because he threw me into a TV.
Are you
and
injured?
I'm not paying for it. No, I'm fine.
Whose
fine.
TV is that?
That's hers.
So are you injured anywhere?
No.
Do you mind if I see?
And then he pushed me on the bed just to get to the phone. Like, that's all you wanted. And then you knocked the phone on the dresser, so I tried to hold him to keep him from getting my phone because I do CNA work.
Yeah.
I do home health care. I go to people's house. I clock in from my phone.
Yeah.
That's how I clock in. That's how I communicate with my kid's teacher. That's how you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, if you take my phone, you got everything I need to make my money, to do Instacart, to check in with my kids.
Under Georgia Code Section 16-8-2, a person commits theft by taking when they unlawfully take property with the intent to deprive the owner. Even if the boyfriend claims the phone ended up in his pocket, accidentally possession without permission constitutes taking.
All of that.
What did I hear? Y'all about the So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was just a scuffle here and there. The friend had, grabbed my jacket, whatever. So I was like, what is y'all doing? So, you know what I'm saying? She ended up running into the TV. And I was like, what is y'all doing? So I was like, let me see your phone because y'all been in my phone the whole day. So I was like, let me see your phone. So she was like, well, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't need to see my phone. I don't have anything in my phone. Come to find out, you got a whole affair in your damn phone about some dumb. So I said, all right, well, I'm about to leave. So I left, and I still had the phone in my pocket. I mean, I didn't mean to take a phone, but I had the phone in my pocket. I left the fastest way I can. I just called the police and told them that she's trying to call the police on me because it was just a little scuffle here and there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that serious about what was going on. TV fell over, you know what I'm saying? The friend, she grabbed onto the TV because everybody had been drinking.
So the physical part, was it all between you and the friend, or you and
No,
the...
it was in between me and the girlfriend. And like I was telling her, I said I care about this girl. And I've been with her since middle school. I don't want to be looking like, oh, okay, well, this and that, that and this. But I told her, look, I just wanted to see her. I mean, I got the messages for you. You know what I'm saying? I told her I just wanted to sit down and talk. She gave me a whole read about, you know what I'm saying, this and that, that and this. So I came over and I was like, can you just let me in? You know what I'm saying? This and that door, you know, I had came in. So
When did you get there?
I got there at around, it was like 11, I want to say. I think it was 11, 12:45-ish.
The primary aggressor doctrine requires officers to identify who posed the greater threat. Despite both parties making physical contact during the struggle, the boyfriend initiated the confrontation by forcing entry, refusing to leave, and shoving both women to reach the phone.
I do believe that he opened the door and closed it back to make me think that he was gone.
Yeah.
So, but by the time I come out the room, she walk out the room first. She come here and she comes over here. I come over into the kitchen because I got some nachos sitting around the stove. I'm about to put it up. You know, my kids say, hey, they sleep. So by the time I do that, I look and he's sitting right here in his chair. He was like, so you lying to me? Oh, she said all she want to do is F. All she want to do. I said, what you talking about? I ain't never messing with my friend. That's my friend.
Yeah.
So by the time he said that, I was like, what you talking about? So I walked right here. He pushed me out the way, pushed her out the way. And I already know in my mind he going for my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're not gonna get my phone. Like, for what?
Were y'all drinking in the kitchen, in the living room?
We were drinking in the living room.
And how did y'all end up back here?
And then we asked him to leave.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't leave. And then we came back here, like trying to shut him out. He wouldn't even leave at that. Like he was laying on the couch. Like.
Officers offer a voluntary sobriety test. The boyfriend declines, knowing he had been drinking. This decision does not impact the domestic charges, but his honesty about alcohol consumption shows some level of self-awareness despite his poor decisions earlier.
Did she ask you to come over? Did you ask to go over?
No, I asked to come over.
Okay.
The door was unlocked, you know, to a point to where, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, all right, well, I'm just sitting here. The friend was trying to bring us together to a point to where it was like, all right, well, y'all just sit down, hold hands, y'all care for each other, whatever. So, you know, I just told them I just want to sit down. She played the first time, and she was like, well, I'm gonna call the police if you don't leave. And I was like, look, I mean, I'm just sitting here. I need to just sit here because I've been drinking. So at the end of the day, like, I mean, I don't want to be out on the road and then y'all stop me for a damn DUI. I don't want to do that.
So you were there for like 3 hours before this all kicked up?
I want to say about 12. It was 12:45. So about 3 hours to the most.
So did you start drinking when you got there, or like y'all drinking together? Or what?
I had a little something to drink when I had got there. Like, it ain't nothing like saying, oh, I'm pissy drunk. But
Okay.
they was drinking in the living room, and the friend was like, look, just take a shot. Y'all handle y'all differences. Me and my boyfriend go through it all the time. So I was like, okay, well, cool. She told her side of the story of saying, look, I don't like the way you don't understand me. You had cheated in the past, this and that, that and this. And I was like, look, I understand it. I'm not goddamn trying to say that my past have been a damn rocky past or a perfect past. But I was like, look, we in 2024. I don't do like that no more. I'm trying to care for you, care for the girls, all that other stuff.
So how did it escalate? I mean, because if you were there for 3 hours, but we didn't get called until a few minutes ago. So what happened to where it escalated?
I went to the restroom.
Domestic violence follows predictable patterns. It often begins with controlling behavior and escalates over time. Officers recognize these warning signs and provide the victim with information about protective orders and resources.
How did he get into the house?
He picked the lock allegedly, from what I know. He picked the lock. He was angry because she was breaking up with him. And then now we got children, we got kids.
So, okay, first of all, you first told me that y'all were drinking, that he was on the couch.
Yeah.
At what point did he
At
what point did he pick the lock?
It was cordial.
When did he pick the lock?
I guess prior to us drinking.
Okay. And why?
So, like, she was scared. Like, she was like, okay, her kids were here, so she's scared. She's like, okay.
Okay, so kids didn't witness it or anything like that, which
They
is good. Which
did
was a
wake
good.
up once he started. I did hear her say, "Well, go back to bed." But this is by the time he got my phone, he ran out the door, and I was like, "Give me my phone." I said, "Okay, don't worry about it." He went up the steps. I went and knocked on my sister's door. By the time I seen him go to his car, You know, I'm knocking her door, but she ain't answering. She sleeps. She
Oh,
got
yeah.
work in the morning.
I get you.
Yeah.
During any of this, did he ever actually like punch you? Or
He didn't punch me. He kept shoving
just
us.
push, just pushing.
Yeah, he
Okay.
kept shoving us. Because
I'm-
even right here, he's shoving us.
Well,
What you using on your mic to shove us?
Yeah. One of the kiddos just woke up. I don't know if you
Let's see.
just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Right. Go to bed, man. Okay, go to bed. I'll check on you in a minute, okay?
From your statement, you guys are living together. This is not a family violence relationship or anything.
He has his
So,
own place.
yeah.
I have my own place.
Officers advised the victim to add additional security to her door and pursue a temporary protective order. If the boyfriend violates a TPO signed by a judge, he faces automatic arrest.
Yeah, you gonna pay for my TV?
No, I'm asking you. What all do you want to press charges for?
Destruction of property,
You
assault and battery,
I have kids here. I don't.
destruction of property.
Here, I'll ask you in a second. I'm
Yeah,
asking you
what
first.
I say? I have kids. I don't do domestic violence.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have a record. I don't get in trouble. So, whatever the case is when it comes to, like I say, pick my lock.
So-
Property.
So I think the only charges that we actually have right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, is simple battery,
Okay.
criminal trespass,
Yeah.
maybe theft by taking.
Okay.
We don't have breaking and burglary or
And
anything.
that's it.
Because-
I guess because I didn't call the police when it happened. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
and technically you said you were okay with it up until he got started getting.
I asked him to leave and he refused.
Yeah.
That's when. He,
Okay, baby, that's it.
Yeah.
Um,
That's it.
why do you think he would call in to 911 saying he wants to tell his story?
Because I had so he called y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So hold on.
don't
He
say
called-
nothing else. Don't say
What you
nothing
talking
else.
about?
No, no.
You asked me a question.
You
Shut
can
up.
you can
Yeah,
go over
ahead
there.
and lay
Go
down.
to.
Okay, so I asked him to leave.
Yeah.
So Jimmy you said she scratched you, right? out
I
here?
feel like it's some stretches on my back because, like I said,
Were you wearing the
right
jacket
here.
at the time or no?
They had grabbed my jacket like, well, I don't want to grab you, but they grabbed my jacket like this. Whatever. I ain't trying to press no charges, man.
He would sit here. So originally, he already knew that eventually I was gonna call the police. So I think, cause I was, and when she was in the room with me, she was talking to me,
So
and I told her
you go into both of you guys go into the room.
he was sitting.
He's still here.
Yes.
The cop that was here,
Yeah. What about him?
if he throwing us into TVs and he's doing all of that, like you're a bird, he need to be arrested. So what?
You said you and her about to hook up.
So what?
Well, just repeat what you just said.
Man, you just get mad and you get abusive. You go in jail.
The suspect was booked for simple battery and criminal trespass with property damage. He faces potential jail time and a criminal record. His claims about discovering infidelity do not justify breaking into someone's home and assaulting two people.
Any kids together or anything like that?
We don't, but like I
Okay.
said, I treat her kids like my kids. And
Did y'all ever live together or anything?
No, we just spent the night over here, spent the night over her house. And like I said, her daughter had sent me this, you know what I'm saying, today. We had got to arguing, so she sent me this, and I responded yes. So, I mean, because basically, like, she called me dad, you know what I'm saying? I basically go together, and I was teaching them the ropes. So I was telling them, you know what I'm saying, as I was speaking with her, you know what I'm saying, I just stood in the room a little bit, and I was like, look, I love y'all. I got your note. Oldest daughter name, youngest daughter name. And I was like, at the end of the day, I love y'all. I got your note. Talking to them, they probably sleep. They probably didn't hear anything, but at the end of the day, I was just talking to them. I was like, look, I got your note, and you know what I'm saying, I love you. I'm trying to come home to you.
So do you have a message where she told you to come over, or where that was discussed or
She
anything?
didn't tell me to come over. I had called, we was on the phone. And I
Okay.
had asked her, like, could I come over? You know what I'm saying, this and that.
And that was
At
on a
first-
phone call?
Yes.
And she
At
said that
first-
was fine for you to come over?
She didn't tell me I could come over, but you know, I mean, sometimes you might get lucky and say, yeah, you can come over.
Okay.
So we was talking.
So she didn't say, I just want to understand before you keep going. She didn't say you could come over, but she didn't say
She didn't
don't
say
come
no
over?
either. I mean, she didn't say no. But when I
Okay.
got to the door, I was telling her, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at the door, whatever. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what, I mean, I came in. When I came in, homegirl tried to goddamn get us together. It didn't work out as in of now.
Okay. Can I see your hands real quick? You split them up for me? All right, so you don't have anything on your hands or anything like that? Let me see your face real quick. You look up. Thanks. I'm just going to move your hoodie out of the way, all right? You turn the other way?
Okay.
No, just, yeah. Thanks. So I don't see any marks or anything on you. Any of them have marks on them?
I don't think they do.
Was there anything from you other than, like, pushing?
Nah, it wasn't nothing else. Like,
Okay.
I mean, like I said, when I walked in the room, it was, like I said, I walked in the room. When I walked to the dresser.
I'm going to go ahead and call them and see what they have to say, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you live here by yourself? Or?
Yes, I live with myself.
All right, just hang out, man.
I feel like, I mean, I'm trying to be with this girl, and then she doing.
You've been pretty lucid, but I do smell the alcohol and everything,
Yeah.
and you said you've been having something to drink. Would you be willing to take voluntary tests to make sure you were safe to drive? That's up to you.
I mean, whatever kind of test, like I said, I felt like basically I'm sobered up now, because I mean,
Okay.
she said she's gonna call the damn police on me. Yeah, you trying to get
Well,
to the house? Hey,
It's up to you, man. They're voluntary, so would you be willing to take voluntary tests to make sure you're safe to drive or no?
I ain't trying to. I stay over here. So
I know, I understand that, but you were driving, and like
Well, yeah,
we've already
I mean,
discussed
yeah,
it, so.
you take the test if you want to. Yeah,
All right. Well, it's not if I want to, it's if you're willing to do
I
it.
would, because
Okay.
I wasn't lying about the situation. I told her that I had
Sure.
alcohol in my system.
I understand
and
that.
I had to sit down to a point to where it was like, hey, I need to chill.
To
for
try
it.
to let it dissipate some.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
didn't believe shit. So,
Okay.
I mean, before I take the test, I mean, am I gonna get locked the hell up just for taking the damn test, or what's gonna happen?
Just for taking the test?
Yeah.
So the tests just give us indicators on your level of impairment, all right? And so it just depends on what those tests say, you know what I mean?
And what, they gonna lock me up?
For DUI?
Yeah.
I don't know how impaired you are, man. Like I said, I could smell alcohol, and you said
Yeah.
you drank. That's why we want to do tests, if you're willing to do them. But it's up to you.
So if I say no, what y'all gonna do then?
Then we won't do the tests.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. It's a.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do no test. It's gonna mean something that I'm gonna fail it. I mean, then y'all lock
Okay.
me up for driving.
Yeah. No,
You know
that's
what I'm
fine.
saying, driving, because I mean, like I said, the alcohol is on me, and we had drink. I'm being honest as
Okay.
I can. So I don't want to just say, oh, I'm taking the test, and then y'all just lock me up. Hell no, I'm not
Okay.
gonna do that.
All right, man. Well, given the circumstances, we're not gonna charge you a DUI or anything. All right. But I do need you to put your hands behind your back, just based off of the stuff that happened over there at Rolling Ridge. Okay. And just for the scuffle that happened between y'all over there over the phone, and you taking the phone. All right.
I mean, I had it in my pocket. So.
I understand. But see, the thing is, I mean, whether it's an accident or not, that's for you to argue in court about. They're saying that you didn't have permission to take it and you took it, and here you are with it. You understand? All right.
Or unless you're about to leave.
I'm about to.
There you go.
When I get to the jail, I can call.
Yeah, that's up to the jail, man.
Cool. Well, thanks, guys.
You did most of the work. You're all at work.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, we'll do bars as well. Hey, we're gonna do a barring over the phone real quick, alright? So make sure he can hear.
Yeah, cause like I say, he got a gun. I don't trust it.
Just tell him that he's barred for up to 2 years, whatever you choose.
Okay, yeah, he's barred up to 2 years.
You hear that? Yes. Barred up 2 years.
Yeah.
So you're barred for that property.
Okay. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Alright, bye. Do the deadbolt. You ain't gonna be able to, open that with
But
the
that's the
car.
only lock I have on it. That's
Yeah.
what he picked. Look. Let me turn it on. Look, that's the
Yeah.
only lock I have. Like I
So-
said, this is a brand new door with the
I get you. So then maybe talk to the complex about getting like a chain or something that you can add on. Just try to not have any contact going forward, just cut him out of your life. Do the best you can with that. I know. And if he comes back, the barring in place, I mean, he will be arrested for that. If he violates a TPO, if one is signed by a judge, he will be arrested for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Do you all have any questions for us?
No, sir.
Okay, then we'll get your phone back to you, alright?
And I will stay up till then, till I hear y'all knock at the door.
Alright, yeah.
Yes.
Very
We
good.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
not a problem. Y'all have a better night.
All right, thank you.
You full deputy now.
Yeah,
Congrats.
appreciate it.
What's up, this dude? How's it going?
The responding officers receive a grade of A. They thoroughly investigated by interviewing all parties separately, properly documented injuries and property damage, explained the legal options clearly to the victims, issued a barring order for immediate protection, and showed professionalism throughout a chaotic domestic situation. Their decision not to pursue DUI charges, given the domestic violence took priority, was tactically sound. The boyfriend receives a grade of F. He picked a lock to enter an apartment uninvited, refused multiple requests to leave, physically shoved 2 women during a confrontation, damaged property, and stole a phone. His claims of discovering infidelity do not excuse his criminal conduct. He escalated a breakup conversation into a violent crime. The girlfriend receives a grade of B. She attempted to de-escalate by initially allowing conversation, clearly communicated that she wanted him to leave, involved her friend as a witness, called police when the situation became violent, and cooperated fully with the investigation. Her only misstep was not calling police immediately when he picked her lock. If you found this analysis helpful, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment with your thoughts on this case. Remember that relationship problems never justify violence. If you are experiencing domestic abuse, please reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline.